everyone, my name is Mingu, and welcome to one of my first commentary videos I've made. Now recently, I've been getting a lot of drama on my YouTube page, and after seeing some videos, all I can say is, yikes. Now what kind of drama am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about Foxy Boxy, along with Queen Boy to that matter. If you know who they are already based off the drama, then that's cool. But to the people that do not, I'll explain a very quick summary for you. So Foxy Boxy was a YouTuber who was highly known for being a huge inspiration to people. Also, I'm gonna go off script, you know what I mean, for a quick second, just to say, I'm kind of getting familiar vibes. Not like because of the grooming stuff, but because, you know, a famous animator who happened to let down their entire fan base, the entire animation meme fan base. I wonder who that reminds me of. Anyways, you know what I think. They were a huge inspiration to people with their animations and artwork. Foxy Boxy is now also known for getting into a lot of trouble the past 2 to 3 weeks. But I'll be talking about that in the next section. Now, who's Queen Boy? Well, they were another artist, I believe, known for having over 100 different usernames. They were the ones that called out Foxy Boxy on Instagram for all the bad stuff that went down. However, recently, they were called out for not being a great person either. So let me get into that. So allow me to make a quick statement. I'm going off of everything I have seen so far. So if I get anything wrong, please notify me immediately in the comments, because I don't want to upset anyone. I'm just saying everything that has been thrown around in the community as of lately. So, without further ado, allow me to explain the main drama. So, Foxy Boxy was outed for grooming Queen Boy on Instagram, knowing for sending nudes and a SFW art that wasn't even theirs, and naughty roleplaying. Queen Boy was 13, and Foxy Boxy was 16, 17. People keep changing the ages around, so sorry if I'm incorrect. Another thing that was spread around was Flower buying a dog Dido from Bad Dragon. However, the only thing that confuses me a bit is the screenshot, which doesn't say what the item was, but it was stated to be a custom. I keep hearing around but I really don't know. But if it is, ew. And if the case was they supported the company, then nasty. And that's not all. There's still more to discuss. We now go down to the insect drawing. You know, that word? To sum it up, Foxy Boxy drew NSFW for their cousin, who was 14 by the way. Listen, I do not care if they're both minors. Sending NSFW is still wrong. Same with them and Queen Boy. The older person is responsible for what happens. So I don't want to see any victim blaming. Even if, like, you know those cases where the minor tries to get the older person in trouble by being all nasty and then call them out? I've been seeing a lot of comments on that, by the way. If the older person does not get out and instead leans in, that's their fault. They shouldn't even be dirty, nastily interacting with someone who is younger than them. It's still wrong regardless. If you knew they were going to try to get on you on purpose, you should have walked out. And that's still not it. One thing that threw me off a lot was the tummy dots / nips or the boobs. Known for being on her C's. Now allow me to say this. Nips / boobs are not sexual unless you make them sexual. Simply a part of our bodies. I have them myself, just don't sexualize them. Now, if you were to look at a picture and go into detail, in a sexualizing detail going, oh, you see this is what makes it sexual, then congratulations, you turned it sexual yourself. However, that is just my take. If you have a different take, just comment it down below. I'd like to hear you out. The last thing, finally the last thing to talk about is the NSFW account. To put it bluntly, Foxy Boxy made an NSFW account as a minor, allowed minors to follow it, you get the rest. I wish not to go into full detail since it really does speak for itself, you know. A bunch of minors following an NSFW account, Foxy Boxy allowed them to, people aren't too happy, yada yada. But should a minor have an NSFW account? No, absolutely not. Well, before I go into talking about Queen Void, I want to stop and talk about one thing that really pisses me off. You guessed it. These genuinely annoy me so badly. A serious situation turned into a meme cloud train. Everyone hopping on to drop Foxy Boxy as this predator who wants to screw very young children. Why do you actually? And the amount of memes I've seen of this is insane. Literally, do not do this. The same people who found it disgusting are drawing and memeing off it. I won't stop you, but at least have common sense. That's all I had to say for a moment. Now let me get into Queen Void. So, Queen Void. They got a pretty big list, and they do not look any better than Foxy Boxy at the moment. Yikes! So let me break it down. Starting off with doxing attempt and leaking where somebody lived. However, it was the wrong IP address. It was shared everywhere. And you know how traumatizing that could be, right? Real bad. Queen Void was also known for doing NSFW as well, and gave people death threats whether they were called out or just didn't like someone. Definitely not how to take criticism. But back on the NSFW, they took an innocent picture of a cat and turned it very sexual with a carrot. I'm not going into that. They proceeded to rip off So-and-so C that was based off a close pet that passed away. Now, if that doesn't sound disrespectful, then tell me what does. I will be waiting. They were also known for tracing other people's works. When said person asked for credit, all they did was get blocked. Jeez. And that's your wrap on just about everything with Queen Void. Really shocks me that not too many people spoke about them, considering they ran away just like Foxy Boxy did. Now that both of their drama summaries have been said, what does the animation meme community think? Oh boy. The reactions. Yeesh. From Groomer Nene memes to call-out videos. To put it blunt, the community is up in flames. And was definitely not taken well. We got long victim blame vids, people taking sides, trashing, and a whole lot more. A huge mess. Should you be in the animation meme community right now? Probably not. Now at least. This is why I'm pretty glad I backed out a few months ago, honestly. But eventually it'll calm down. Maybe. But for now, all I could say for a quick summary is a bunch of people did not handle this properly. That should be it for the reactions. And I'll be getting on to my closing statements. And that's it for this video. If you want to subscribe, you can, but fair warning, I'm not the most active here anymore. But you can follow my Instagram. I use it a lot more than YouTube. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope I gave a pretty helpful summary, and you have a good day/night.